the less you see.
Oh, yeah!
You are on with the world famous Darlington, a.k.a. Smile Baba.
All right, everyone, welcome to the show. My name is Darlington Smile Bar, reaching live from the Smile Bar Studios right here at Accra in Ghana. Saying big shout out to you wherever you may be across the globe, whatever time zones you're in. We're saying thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go straight to the stories making rounds this morning. We got so many stories. Started off with what happened somewhere in Nigeria, looking at the bombing of a church. You're going to be asking yourself, is Nigeria safe? Should Nigeria take an example from the Ghanaians having what we call the Ministry of National Security? We're going to be looking at that. But again, let's get to see this report. And when we do come back from this report, we'll discuss this issue right here on Smile Bar TV. We'll be right back.
Smile Baba.
A place of worship turned into a place of mourning. This is the tragic story of a church attack, the magnitude of which has never been witnessed in the relatively peaceful town of Owo. Men, women, and children gunned down in the most brutal manner. It is indeed a Black Sunday in the ancient city of Owo in Ondo State. Gunmen attacked the St. Francis Church in Owo, which happens to be the headquarters of Catholic Church in Owo local government area of the state. Scores of people were killed and many others injured. They had gone to worship, a normal Sunday routine for Christians here. Now entire families ripped apart. It looked like a well-planned attack. We observed that some form of explosives were used to blow up the church altar. An eyewitness tells us within the ensuing pandemonium, the gunmen began a shooting spree lasting several minutes.
I come here today, when I take my Ogbonge eye, see them, when I not use glass. It is not what that I can be able to say I can go back home and say I want to eat. It's a very great pity for us in this Ondo state, in Governor's state, in Governor Arakuni Akeredolu's resident, because this place is his resident. It's from this local government, and we people that we are seeing.
They just came in through the front door of the church and the back side of the church. They start shooting. No, they did not kidnap anybody. Nobody was kidnapped, whether the prince or all the people sitting down at the top of the church, at the pew, they did not kidnap them. So, but they kill people. They just here to kill, not to do anything. They just here to kill. So the casualty that happened today, there are more than 50. Children were too much. The adults too, they are there. So it was very Black Sunday.
No help or armed security officials showed up until after the carnage is done.
Smile Baba.
Welcome back from that video. Very sad one. Looking at a report of these people that actually went to serve the Lord God Almighty, their God, and of course being shot, being killed, being their bodies being mutilated. All right, I got with me in the studios today. One and only. It was Gabriel. Are you there? You good? I can see you good. And of course, also I have a beautiful Angie Bell also with me in the studio. And of course, joining us for the first time, one and only Arvin. They call him Arvin, the Too Much Money Man. How you guys doing? I can see you good. Let's go straight to the story. Looking at this, I'm going to be starting from you. You're Nigerian, actually. Looking at this, looking at the death toll, what happened in a church, should we say people should start getting securities in church to actually safeguard their people?
Yeah, it's a very sad one, and Nigeria gradually is becoming a failed state. You understand?
A failed gradually, or it's already a failed state?
Let me say that because what we are seeing now is a fail. It's a failed state.
It's a failure.
And I want to refresh our viewers' mind or Nigerians' mind that during the lockdown, everybody were not moving, but you can see the Fulani were moving in troop, in thousands into Nigeria. They are hiding under, this trailer that is transporting a
cows and all that.
Yeah, they are hiding inside, and people were shouting, "Look, these people have a plan. These people have a plan. How
leaving the call not to Ondo State to come kill Christians in their church?"
And we were also shouting that these guys they are all in our forest. They are all in our forest. They are destroying farmland and all these things. But our government gave them.
I don't think every Fulani should be blamed. That is my own.
I'm talking about the militia, the
militias, the murderers, the killers.
So we know what we that are seeing from afar. We know that this kind of thing will happen. You understand? Because that is why they form Omotekro, and they are advocating for sophisticated weapons so that they will be used to push this militia out of the forest.
Don't you think Nigeria actually need what we call the Ministry of National Security, just like what we have in Ghana?
Yes, that is they have to.
Because the police alone cannot do this.
Cannot do this.
You have Ministry of National Security to actually have people planted everywhere, or to get those details about plants.
The state government are trying, and they want to get
their own state police.
But the federal government
is saying no.
You know, it's very for me as in Nigeria. It's very painful. I feel dejected anytime
you see things like this.
Yes, I always feel sad.
Let me get to bring Ivan in. Ivan, I want to say thank you for being a part of the show, and of course joining us for the first time. Let's get to see this. Talk to the mic, Ivan. You see, you are a Ghanaian, and of course you see news like this every day. Would you want to go to Nigeria and invest? Talk to your mic.
No, because when I heard it, I was very sad. So I had to call a friend in Port Harcourt to ask about it, and it was very sad. And I also saw one was a married couple who got married on Saturday to Sunday. Was doing the church, and they all died.
The wife and the husband.
Yes, they all died. Yes, but it's very sad. So trying to apply it here in Ghana now. So now I'm sure definitely there was a level of people going to church.
Will reduce, yeah.
So it's very scary, and maybe I'm also thinking because the system is also getting very tough. Also with the Nigerian stuff, I read that maybe because of the upcoming election, I think it should be a
way to put fear
factor. There's an election. That's
2023. Let me quickly bring you in. What's your take on this?
With this issue, like you said, we need to engage the national security, and I think Nigerians should have national security there.
We do have national security, but we don't have the Ministry of National Security, just like what they have in Ghana.
Enforcement, because with this, it's make Christians lose their faith in God. One, because it's just an evidence that you're in the end time. Because the Bible says in the end time things like this will be happening, and people there would try to wonder: is it right to now be a Christian?
Or just stay at home and worship
exactly.
the Lord.
So a lot of Christians would now have to be wondering. We just pray that the lives of those who died will just be I don't know how to.
Sometimes you're lost for words.
Yeah.
I understand that. But again, what's your best advice to the Nigerian government now, or looking at those Christians in the southern part of Nigeria, and of course even the northern part of Nigeria?
One well-known general called T.Y. Danjuma said that we cannot depend on the army, the police. We should harm ourselves. We should help ourselves and fight this menace.
When America is looking for gun control, we are looking at having guns.
Yeah. Because we know that this government are failed. Can't you see
the Nigerian government?
Over 50 people
died for no crime.
For nothing. And that evening, the APC went to go and hold the president. Went to go and hold meeting with the APC governor in Abuja. You see, over 50. You see, when we Nigerians are talking, they will say, when we are talking, we are coming out, we are venting our anger. They will say, oh, look at all these guys, don't know what they are saying. Over 50, your citizens
died,
were killed. That evening, you are jollifying yourself somewhere.
Enjoying yourself, you are looking flexing for with the who to be the next to succeed you.
If I start, I don't want to say something.
I get you. I understand the pain. But again, our prayers is that at least God should touch the heart of those leading us, and also those that actually kill. What are you killing for? What message are you trying to pass? Those are the questions we should be asking ourselves. All right, as a Christian, too, you're going to church. It's always good to defend yourself. Should we start calling people to carry guns to church to go defend themselves? Those are the questions we should be asking. We're going for this commercial break. When we do come back, we'll give you some other stories rocking right here on Smile Bar TV.
Smile Baba.
All right, welcome back from that commercial break. We're going to be taking you to another story that's currently trending. This is about Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, actually saying something. He says, arms supply from the U.S. and its allies to Ukraine are aimed at dragging out the conflict. The Russian president says in his first interview since the beginning of the conflict, while claiming that Russian military is successfully neutralizing the incoming Western weaponry. That's what is going on in Ukraine right now. Let's get to bring you guys in. Vladimir Putin is saying that Russia is neutralizing every weapon that's being sent by the Western allies, that they're looking at the NATO and the EU precisely. Let's get to hear from you. It was good, bro.
Yeah, I'm always wondering what is dragging this war. You know, what is dragging this war?
More supplies of weapons.
Yeah, I believe that one is one factor that is dragging this war. The West should relax and call Mr. Putin. Discuss how they will end this war, because people are dying.
As of today, with what we've seen today, the center of Donetsk is under artillery fire, bombs going on every time. This one is even coming in from the Ukrainians firing into Donetsk with massive artillery.
They have been shelling left and right. This war should be put to an end. This war doesn't make sense anymore, because people are dying, and the West should withdraw their support, stop supplying weapons to Ukraine, so that Putin will have, that sorry mind, that sorry attitude,
and said, okay, I'm not going to fight anymore since you are withdrawing
your weapons, so that they should come to the table and negotiate.
All right.
So that this war should end. We don't want war in this 21st century.
Right. You actually have a brother in Ukraine, actually, in Russia, precisely. It's calling it, right?
Yeah,
it's calling. Talk to your mic, please. How's the sunshine over there?
No, but whenever I talk to them, I was in the legal, was a normal life.
Okay. In Russia?
Yeah.
The sunshines are not biting?
No.
Not at all?
Oh, well, they still go for lectures and every stuff.
Okay.
We're going to video call and they have a normal life.
They'll have a normal life. Can they buy bread, eat?
Yes, they said. Yeah.
Because the West was actually saying that is the more reason why they place those sanctions. It's not affecting that with what you're saying.
So I spoke to them last week.
Okay.
So asking them questions, we're just saying they have a normal life.
They have a normal life.
Any issue,
okay.
But they are almost done. They should be back by August.
Okay. So for those in Russia, they actually have a normal life. That is what it's saying. But again, Russia is saying if you do not stop supplying military equipment, we are going to be doing more of targets and, of course, putting more places under our surveillance.
Baba, like what Mr. Gabriel was saying.
Yes.
Negotiation needs to be done. No one wants to be inferior or superior than the other. Everyone wants to rule. So I feel like this will bring like food shortage.
Okay.
And the price of things will really go high and high.
It's affecting us in Africa already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And lives are being lost each and every day. I just feel Putin should just be put in the right order. There should be like one on man.
Putin should be put in the right order.
There should
Putin in the right order.
Exactly. There should be a one-on-one conversation where you be like, okay, this and this and this.
Where we join our support, stop whatever you're doing.
Yes.
And let's go. But
because
the West
no one
really
wants to be superior.
The West want to continue. The West want to have Ukraine in NATO and all that.
Because if you want to neutralize weapons, then there will be.
It's already neutralizing them, but again, looking at what's happening in Donetsk right now, too much fire. All right, we're going to be going for this commercial break. When we do come back, we'll give you some other stories right here on Smile Bar TV.
Smile Baba.
All right, welcome back from that commercial break. We're still right here on your one and only Smile Bar TV. If you're watching us for the first time, you can always get to subscribe, share, and follow all our social media handles that is currently showing on the screen. Or better still, whatever social media handle you're watching from, you can also just get to like or better still share and comment on the handle. We're taking you to Ghana. What's happening in Ghana? There's a man who was actually reported to the police for wanting to use his daughter, or better still, two of his daughters, for money rituals. That's what we hear. That's what we were told by the herbalist. Let's get to watch this video. When we come back from the video of of the arrest of this man, we get to analyze, or better still, we get to discuss and get to know what ideas about this whole situation is all about. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Smile Baba.
Movie and make you too. Hey, can I say? Movie per make you too. Can I say? Boko. Mama Kwaba. Me ana me frɛ mo. Me ye herbalist. Am me ye bibidro yi bi ha. Papa we Efra Bucha Bagana. Ɛna ɔse no man kuyi ma no. Ba wo ma 12. Nti ni ma 12 no wo no. Opese me kumutu na me yeske dro ma no. Me ye military man. I'm a disciplined man. Me ntia anya bone. And I want to prove to the whole world, any moment with my mind time say, traditional herbalist, and any paboni for, and you do for young Kuminipa, send you more Nigeria film, Ghana film. This one is a bad man. You need to know Krumani. Akolano, the best in Kunifani schedule, Akolano. Oh, how are you? Okay, my name is Nane Dubuafu Jr. Okay? What's the name of your father? Ivan Sopon. Okay. Your father brought you here so that I'll kill you, so that he'll get money. So he brought, oh, don't be scared, my daughter, don't be scared. So I brought the police in to come and save you. So the police will take care of you, okay? The man is a policeman, they'll take care of you, okay? Okay. What's your name? Akolani was who? And I'm watching a few squabba. Tell me, couldn't find yes, Romano. Raise your head. Moon in the bag, not the bag of the Bajis, can moon back in the police one. Raise your head.
Why? It's okay. Why? It's okay. Don't
Smile Baba.
Welcome back from that video. Before I bring my guys to talk about this, let me quickly get to give you something that the Ghana police has said. The Ghana Police Service GPS has confirmed the arrest of 42-year-old businessman who allegedly attempted to sacrifice his daughter for money. All right, in a statement issued by the Public Affairs Unit, the police say the suspect, Evans Opong, is currently in custody and assisting with investigations. Mr. Opong, a resident of Fias near Amasaman, is said to have taken his 11-year-old daughter to a ritualist, herbalist actually, at somewhere in GB camp for ritual purposes on Thursday. That was last week precisely. I'm going to bring my team in. Looking at this, you are a Ghanaian. You see this young girl being, is her life being risked out by her father, wanting to use for money rituals. But again, a lot of people are saying it might be that the herbalist tricked him to do this. Let's get to hear from you.
Okay. So with my take, one thing that should be the contributing factor is system is was getting very tough. Very tough. That's why the dad is forced to do that.
But so, would that give you any right to use your daughter for money rituals?
No, so I said the system is tough, getting tough. So that should be one contributing factor, by my view. Okay. So but it was still not right for you to use your own blood daughter.
Makes no sense.
For sacrifice.
Makes no sense.
And also, following the story, looks like the what is it?
The herbalist.
Ritualist.
Okay.
I learned it's a 419. That's what.
Okay. He does 419.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Following this story, I learned he just scammed the man.
The man. And told the man to bring his daughter.
And I'm sure he has also taken an amount of money
from the man.
So he knows he can't achieve the aim.
The aim.
So that's why he brought the police in.
All right, yeah. All right. Let's get to hear from you, Angie Bell.
This is a herbalist, not a ritualist. I think in the video he said he wants to emphasize on the difference between ritualist and herbalist. Herbalist is someone who does this herbal drugs for people in terms of maybe infection, headache, and all those, and barrenness and all that. And maybe the man thought he's a ritualist. Right. That is why he actually went to him to send his 12-year-old daughter.
News that we're hearing now coming in from people say that this man actually has been playing people's fraud, doing scams. And then what it does is very simple. He tell you he can do this for you, and the next thing is he brings somebody to come, he brings you to come, and then tell you to do this, and then he gets you arrested.
Baba, it's no news. Even our grandad has done the same several times, but he has never been arrested. Yes, a lot of people in the country who are doing same, but with this one,
same as in what? I don't get
same as in duping people in the name of giving them money. You bring an amount of money, and they'll double it for you.
Who is Agrada?
Who is now a prophetess?
Prophetess.
Yes.
After duping people, becomes
exactly. That is where the level of criminalities are gone to this country, because it's pathetic. And even the school the girl
went to.
Yes, I mean. Yes, he's a dad.
Father, so
yes.
he has the right to take his
No,
daughter.
sometimes you need to
Maybe it was after she closed, he went there to pick her up, and then not knowing that he wants to use her for money rituals. So you won't blame the school. The school has no fault. You cannot tell the father of a child not to pick his own daughter.
Yes, but sometimes you need to have faith. Maybe call the mom. Your husband just came here or something.
Maybe he has been picking the child every time. You can't tell the father of a child not to pick his own daughter. But again, let me get to hear from you before we go. What's your take on this?
Yeah, Baba, this accusation that the man has been tricked.
It's just something that is a rumor now that is in town. We're not saying we are the ones saying that.
It's an alleged.
Exactly.
All right.
Allegation. Yes. Let me come in here. You know, this man, according to the story, is very desperate, and things are not going well
for him.
So maybe the herbalist, when the herbalist see this man, the man can use anything
for money. And the herbalist felt it was better to deceive him, not to kill the girl.
Better to deceive him. Not to use the girl, because if you refuse him, he might go somewhere. So that herbalist needed to be commended. You understand? Because he saved 2 lives.
Okay.
2 lives. That is, the guy is ready. If the herbalist told the man that go and bring your 5 children, the man will do it. So he just saved 2 lives, because if the man go to another place, the children might not be lucky. Yes. So.
Let's appreciate the herbalist.
Appreciate the herbalist.
All right, just to let you guys know, everybody, money rituals do not pay. If you are not going to be richer than Bill Gates or Elon Musk or Dangote, my question is, why involve yourself in something that is not going to be make you feel too rich? It makes no sense. It's only stupidity that makes people think that way. I want to say thank you for being a part of the show. God willing, we're going to be back next time. You can join us every time. You can get to subscribe to our Facebook channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or whatever platform you're watching us from. And of course, when we do come back next time, we got some more stories for you. I still remain one and only Darlington. He comes smart about Mr. No Lele, Godson choosing Africa's #1 King of Talk. And of course, big shout out to my DJ in the building every time, DJ 1 Million, rocking it with me every time. And of course, like we always say, bossa. Bye for now.